Okay, then what exactly it's saying? It's saying, right, that this session is being recorded.
But it's not showing like yesterday how I have recorded. It's like it's showing differently.
No, no, no. If you have clicked on it, it will be recorded. Okay, I'll also start.
Okay.
Okay, so I have created this object ArrayList AR equal to new ArrayList and AR dot add. So one value will be added, that is 100. I want to add one more value, AR dot add 200. AR dot add, let's see, 300. Okay, so right now I have added three values. So right now the size automatically will be assigned. Okay, like automatically right now current size is 3. So if you want to check what exactly the current size of this particular array list, so one method is there, AR dot size method is there. Okay, AR dot size. So what is the size? If you run it, let's run it. It will give you 3, right? Now if you want to add some more values, let's say I want to add AR dot add, I have added 400. AR dot add, I have added 500. Right? Now what is the size? I want to check, I have, because I have added two more values. Again, if you check the size, AR dot size. Now at this point, size is 3.
Fine.
Okay, now I added two more values. Now the size will be 5. Right? So it's so dynamic that, okay, whenever you add the values, automatically, okay, the size will be increased. Okay, according to the number of values you are adding. But in array concept, you have to give 4 or 5 or whatever. You have to define the size first, and then only till that particular size you have to add the values. Okay, in array, in static array.
Mm.
Okay, here one more advantage, AR dot add. If you add, you can add n number of, n number of values as well as any kind of values. You are adding right now integers. You can add string value also, like to Tom. AR dot add. I want to add, let's see, hello. Okay, I'm adding string value. Now you are adding some double value. Now you are adding some, let's see, uh, n character values. Okay, so you have added integer, you added a string,
Mhm.
then double, then character, right? So any data type you can, okay, you can add, right? Now if you check again what exactly the size,
Okay.
I have added 3 plus 2,
9.
5, 5 plus 4, 9, right? The size is 9,
9.
right? So it's so dynamic that no need to give the size automatically, okay, whenever you add the values, automatically size will be given to that particular array list object, okay? And always remember it stores the values, okay, on the basis of indexes. Like the first index will be 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, this is 6, this is 7, okay, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So 0 to 8, how many values? 9 values are there. Now I want to check what exactly the values available on fourth location. So how to check? System.out.println. One method is there, AR.get method is there. Get method is there and pass the value, pass the index, fourth index. So AR.get4,
Mhm.
500 will be given. Right? So if you run it, right?
Yeah.
Now if you want to check what exactly the value is on ninth position, AR.get9, what should be the output?
It's array abound of array out of bound index.
Right? If you run it, it will give you index out of bound exception because ninth value does not exist. Right? Same thing we did. Remember? I4.
Yeah.
I4 does not exist. It will give you index out of bound exception. Same thing here, index auto mod exception. Okay, so whatever the size up to that particular limit, okay, we can access the values, right? Beyond the size, if you try to get the value, because that does not exist. Okay, ninth index, it does not exist so far. So we give you index auto mod exception. Okay, okay. Now, if you want to print all the values of array list, then what should be?
Mm,
What should I do? If you want to print all the values of array list,
array dot length.
if you want to print all the values of array, we have to use for loop, right? Same
Yeah.
thing if you want to print all the values of array list, you have to use for loop. Okay, I told you that time also, right? Whenever I ask you if you want to access all the values in array or array list, you have to use for loop. Why? Because why for loop? Because you can provide the indexing. You can start from loop from 0 to, okay, 0 to 3. Same here, 0 to up to the length of that particular array list. Okay. Same thing here up to the length of array list. So I will start from for int I is equal to 0 because I have to start from 0, 1, 2 up to 8 or less than ar dot size, right? And I less than ar dot size, I plus plus, right? So first time I equal to 0, 0 ar dot size. Ar dot size will give you what? 9. 0 less than 9, condition is true. It will come over here and then I'll print system dot out dot println ar dot get method and pass I. The first time ar dot get 0, so it will print 100. The second time I equal to 1, ar dot get 1, it will print 200. Then ar dot get 2, then 300 and so on. Right? Now if you run it, you are getting all the values. Right? 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay, from 100 to n, we print all the values by using for loop. Okay, any confusion?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing we can do in array list, right now it's simple array list. Array list AR equal to new array list. We have created the object. Now we are able to add any kind of values, integers, string, double, characters. If you want to restrict, okay, if you want to restrict your array list that no, it should access only, we can enter only integer values. Okay, no other values. So how can you provide that restriction? So you have to write array list, create the object once again, array list ar1 is equal to new array list, and create one more object. Right now I want to, that is in this particular ar1 I can add only and only integer value. So how to do that? Array list and after this particular bracket, after this you have to provide this bracket and then you have to write integer. Just write this wrapper class, right hand side and left hand side both. Okay, ar1 dot add, I can add 100. If you try to add now string values, ar dot add, let's see, I'll add string tom. Okay, it will give you error. See, method add integer in the type array list is not applicable for string arguments. Why? Because I have restricted that in this particular array list I can add only and only integer value. ar1 dot add 100, ar1 dot add tom. This is not allowed. Okay, so same thing if you want to add any other value, if you want to add characters or 12.33, this is also not allowed. If you want to add some character, let's see, and this is also not allowed because I have restricted that only and only it should accept integer values. Okay, so these things are not allowed. Same thing if you want to add one more, let's see, I'll create one more add list. I want to create AR2. AR2 should access only and only string values. I have to write like this. Now inside this AR2, we can add only string values. AR dot add. Oh, okay. AR2 dot add. If you try to add 100 integer value, this is not allowed. Why? Because in this particular array list, we have restricted that only string values are allowed. So AR dot add 100 is not allowed. Okay. But if you don't give anything, okay, any restriction, then you can add any values, any data type. Okay, you can add any values. Okay, so this is the concept of array list. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, so they will ask you at the time of interview what is the difference between array and array list. Okay, so now you got the difference. Okay, one more concept here, hash table. Let me create one class. Okay, we have one more class, hash table. Just okay, this is also again a collection, again a dynamic array, but it's something different from array list. So let's see. I You just need to create the object of hash table. So hash table again available in okay in Java. So let's see. I'll create hash table. H is equal to new hash table, right? And just import. Okay. Yes. Now I have one method. Instead of now I want to add something. So I have one method h dot. Here we don't have any add method. We have put method, and we have to put two values. Okay. We have to put values on the basis of keys. Okay, we don't have any indexing here. In array list we have indexes, but in hash table we have keys. Okay, so we have to provide two things: key, comma, value. So my key is, let's see, I want to store my key is a, and on value key value is it's test. Okay, h dot put, let's see, my key is b and the value is hello. Right, h dot put, my key is c and the value is, let's see, world. So I have three values: test, hello, and world. But test is associated with A, hello is associated on B key, world is associated on C, right? Now, if you want to check the size, what exactly is the current size? So how to check? H dot size, right? So it will give you, if you run it, what should be the output? It should give you three.
It's like two. Two. So,
Three values are there, right? The size will be three.
okay.
Okay. Now if you try to add, now you can add h dot put. You can give any key. Let's say your key number one value is 100, right? H dot put on key number two, you can add 200. Now what is the size? If you check,
Right.
3 plus 2 5, right? Now I want to check what exactly the value is available on a specific key. System dot out dot println h dot, same get method is there, and we have to pass the key. Let's see what exactly the value is available on key number two. It will give you 200. Okay, what exactly the value is available on h dot, let's see, h dot get, and value is c. Okay, on C, what it is available, right?
Yeah.
S dot get 2, 2 is 100. S dot get C, C is 1. So it will get 1, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you, again, you can give some restriction here, right? Right now I'm adding any kind of key or any kind of value, right? A, B, C, some string combination, some integer combination. You can add like this also. Let's see, h dot put and key is 1 and the value will be string. Let's see, value is Tom.
Mhm.
This is also allowed. So on key number 1, value is Tom. So we have already used this particular key, so better we use 3, otherwise it will be replaced. Okay, so on key number 3, Tom is available. So key is integer and value is string, right? So you can give any combination. Integer, okay, integer string, string, integer, string, string, integer, integer, double string, whatever the key and value you want to give, you can give. But if you want to restrict, no, key should be in integer and value also should be in integer. So how to do that? Same thing,
Integer.
hash table, and then we have to put bracket. So we have to give comma separated. Okay. So first I want in my key should be an integer. So I write integer, and the value should also be integer, the comma integer. So this one is for key, and this one is for value. Right?
Mhm.
Same thing here. Key should be okay.
Okay. And here hash table is the class,
Yeah, hash table is
what
the
we
class.
call,
Hash table is the class.
and what does put, like what we call as put? It's a key
Just a minute.
table.
Sorry.
What does put, like what we call as put
Put
is
is
a
the method.
keyword?
Put is the method, not a keyword. H dot put. We are accessing through object reference, right?
Yeah.
Obj dot test method, obj dot pqr. The H dot put is the method. We are
Okay.
passing two parameters.
Here h dot put 3 comma Tom, it prints Tom, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So hash table. Now, if you want to restrict that, okay, I can access only integer and integer. Now in h1 dot put method. Now I can give only integer values. Let's see, on key number 1 value is 100. Right? H1 dot put on key number. I cannot write like this. On key number A, the value will be 200. This is not allowed. Why? Because we have given integer comma integer. It means key should be an integer, value should be an integer.
Okay.
Okay. So you can give any combination. Integer, let's see, integer comma string. You can give this combination also. H2 integer comma string. Right now in H2, what are the different things? H2 dot put key should be in integer. Let's see, integer key is 1 and the value should be in string. No, right? So you can give restrictions like this. Integer, you can give any combination, any pattern. Okay. So this
Yeah.
is hash table. Okay. Okay. We have one more method here. Let's see. I'll add one more value. AR in arrays. AR dot add and add, let's see, 600. Right. Now what is the size? 10. Right. 0 to 9. 10 values are there. Right. I'll do one thing. AR dot one method is there. AR dot size, it will give you 10, right? I'll do one thing. I want to remove one value from here. AR dot remove method is there and pass the index. Okay. Just remove ninth index once again. Okay. So now here the size is at this particular point size is 10, 0 to 9, 10 values. I remove AR dot remove ninth value. So this particular value will be removed. Now again I'm checking the size. Now what will be the size? This particular value will be removed 0 to 8. Now the size will be 9, right? So if you run it, see, first the size is 10. Then I have removed, okay, AR dot remove ninth value, ninth index, 600 will be removed, and then the size will be 9. Okay, so you can remove also. Okay, so this is the concept of array list and hash table. Okay, so always remember array list is important. Okay, so how to iterate? Iterate means how to print all the values of array list, how to get the value or a specific index, what is the size of array, okay, and how to get the size, how to define what is the method to add the values. Add method is there. In hash table we have put method. In array list we have add method. Okay, and what exactly you can give the restriction. Okay,
In array list, we can use only add method or we can use any kind of method.
yeah, you can use only add method if you want to add something. How can you use any kind of method?
No, it's not add, subtract, any method we can use,
No,
right?
no, 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 no,
Not
no. So how can you use subtract? This is not addition program. This is add means
yeah.
you are going to add something in this particular array list.
Okay,
Right? It's not your mathematical program, mathematical method that
okay.
AR dot multiplication or AR dot division.
It's a
Don't
method.
think in that way. Add means you are adding something. You are adding some value. You are not adding
Yeah.
two integers. It's not the addition program. Okay, it's not the
Yeah.
addition method. Add means you are adding something in this particular array list.
Okay.
Okay, you are storing something. Just like we did the same thing, right? I0 equal to 10. We are storing 10 on I0 location.
Yeah.
Same thing here. We are storing AR dot add 100. Means we are storing the value, inserting the
Okay.
value. Okay, so add is the existing method. It's already available. I haven't created any add method. It's already available. Okay. Okay. So these two topics I wanted to cover, I forgot to cover yesterday. I thought that we have already covered, but yes, yesterday I saw this particular list. So I thought, okay, let's cover it. Okay. So array list concept and hash table is also done. It's part of Java, part of collections. Because I told you, right, we will cover collections later. Okay. So oops wise we have covered these things and basics, Java basics and all these things. We have covered collections and all those things. Now we have good amount of Java coverage. Okay, now we will move to Selenium WebDriver. Okay, so Selenium WebDriver again it will take 45 minutes to 1 hour to understand like the first class. We have to understand what is the architecture. I'll show you some diagram. We will create one diagram and we will implement dynamic polymorphism. Okay, to access to launch Firefox or any browser. Tomorrow onwards we will do that because we don't have time today. So I don't want to leave that particular topic in between. So uh, whatever we have covered so far in Java, please do it. Okay, I'm not in a hurry that okay, no, I have to start Selenium as soon as possible. Because these things are important. Selenium is very easy. If you are good in these things, you can crack
Okay.
interviews, you can learn Selenium as soon as possible. Okay, so
Mm,
Java is the most important.
okay.
Okay, I know like Java is somewhere boring, but you have to clear it. Okay, so that's why I always focus initially 8 to 10 days in these sessions. Otherwise, I could have started Selenium from the first day or from the second day. I can spend only 1 day in Java, how to create the object in class, that's it. And next day onwards, I could have started Selenium and within 10 days I can finish the course. But I cannot because you cannot. You can learn. You cannot learn Selenium without these things. Okay.
Okay.
So many trainers are
Mm,
there. So many other institutes are there. They will teach you Selenium within 5 days. They will take only one session in Java. That is not at all good practice. Okay.
Selenium will take around 8 to 10 days.
Yeah, again Selenium because we have
Hello,
Selenium. Yeah, yeah. It
Naveen,
will.
Selenium will take 8 to 10 days.
Yeah, it will take around maximum to maximum. It will take around 10 days. So 10 more sessions are there. Okay, because we have to cover other things. We have to cover Selenium as well as some other things also like TestNG, Maven, other API, POI API, and all other things also we have to cover. So those things will take 3 4 days. Selenium itself it will take around 5 6 days. So definitely, yeah, easily 8 to 10 days. Okay. So
Okay.
if they're saying for marketing of your resume, just say that right now, just wait for another 10 days, and then after that you can start marketing. Just wait for it 8 10 days more. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will start getting the calls, and then you will be confused.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Don't go with the half knowledge. Just get the full training and then go for it. At least 80 90% training is done. Then go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Right now, you can start resume preparation and all those things. But the thing is, once you prepare your resume, immediately they will start, and market is good. Okay, and immediately they will start. Okay, you will start getting the calls. They will start
Yeah.
marketing, and then let's say tomorrow you have interview. You will be confused that nothing. Tomorrow I have interview. I don't know nothing about Selenium, so
Mhm.
that will be not a good thing. So first get the things and then go for it. Okay, so don't worry, we will cover each and every topic. I don't want to leave any single topic. Okay, we will cover each and every.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so please practice. I'll send you this code. And yesterday, did I send it?
Yesterday you didn't send, but it's okay. We are fine with that.
Okay, but no, no, I'll send this entire project right away. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And send you this. I'll upload this recording and send you the link also.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you, Naveen.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.